Hey, back again with number 2 from the practice test. It says the 6 line segments that form this star meet at their endpoints, so that angle A equals angle B equals angle H equals angle I. So I'm going to mark them. A equals B equals H equals I. So they're all the same measure. Alright, now here's something I recommend for this, that you would do well to separate out these triangles. You don't have to make a great accurate drawing, just something that helps you keep track of everything. Here's A, D, B. Alright, and then here's the upside down triangle, H, I, G. Now that I have taken that overlapping figure and separated out, I'm going to remark my angles A and B, and then H and I. Alright, now we're ready to do something here. What can you conclude about GH and GI? Alright, you notice that those are these two sides here. Alright, now what this should bring to mind, in lesson 4-5, we had theorem 9 and 10 introduced, which have to do with the angles and sides in an isosceles triangle. So in this case, we are told these angles are equal. Well, you should know that if two angles in a triangle are equal, then the sides opposite them are also equal. So what can you conclude about GH and GI? You can conclude that GH equals GI. Okay, state the theorem that is the basis for your answer. If two angles have a triangle, are equal, then the sides opposite them are also equal. I don't like you writing out the theorem number as a shortcut, whatever the theorem number is, because then you don't really learn what it says. You might recognize when it is being used, but you won't remember what it says necessarily. And you really need to have that as easy recall for yourself. Okay, so this is problem number 2. So again, I would suggest overlapping figures, separate them out, mark up your figure so you can see the relationships. That's key. Don't try to do it without breaking apart the overlapping pieces and marking it. It's much more difficult to see the relationships between the parts then, so that you can draw your conclusions. Alright, and that's it for number 2. And I might see you on number 3.